All right, Washington is a busy place these days. We count down to the elections in November. Thom Serafin here to, I guess, read the tea leaves because it's a busy place. And as you sat down, I said, "What do you want to start?" I mean, at this point, it's just you got the bailout plan underway. You've got McCain and Obama still involved with that, plus the debate that's supposed to take place. What's going on?
Well, I think the big news today that changes a little bit everything going on in Washington is the Washington Mutual collapse. I mean, that's the largest banking failure in the history of this country. So the real need to get this deal done in Washington is right there. And one of the senators was on the air last night talking about the fact that we might be here on Saturday, we might be here on Sunday. Well, go to work. That's your job. And that's what John McCain is suggesting. People need to go to work. And we were talking earlier about the debate that's scheduled this evening. If they get the job done, he'll probably show up. I mean, it's scheduled to be on foreign policy. Certainly, they're going to talk about the economy. McCain's always dealt with this issue as a mission. He wants the campaign to be about character. He thinks he's got a better character definition for the American public. Barack Obama wants his campaign to be all about change. We need to get away from George Bush, away from these failed policies. And that's the argument playing out today. It's going to be very interesting.
What do you make of what went down in Washington yesterday? 1 o'clock, we had word of maybe a deal. 3 o'clock, no deal.
Well, after the markets closed, they had the meeting at the White House. Everybody got together. Bernanke, Bonner, the both candidates for president and the president of the United States, and they got into it with each other. I don't think there was ever a deal. People talked about the parameters of the deal. Here, now it's getting into politics. The Democrats are part of the problem because they've controlled the Congress the last couple of years. Barney Frank said years ago there wasn't a problem with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. The other man, Chris Dodd, from the Senate, is taking money from them. They have to solve the issue. This issue is playing out today in a very tight timeline. $750 billion has got to be played out there. John McCain comes rolling in and says, I'm going to cancel my campaign. I'm going to change things in Washington. I'm going to bring people together and make a better deal. The Washington Republicans are sitting there, 199 of them in the House, and wondering, what are we going to do? I mean, why should we be part of this bailout with taxpayers' funds? So the politics of this thing is kind of taking over. In the meantime, the world is watching us and our economic situation collapsing. Listen, I said on the radio the other day, Rome is burning. It is. We need to get to business here. We need to get to the job at hand. Now, do the voters want to watch 90 minutes of a debate tonight, or do they want their people in Congress solving this issue, working all weekend? I think the American markets and the economists and the Wall Street would love to see us work this thing through 24 hours a day for the next 2 weeks. Get the job done. Don't go home on the weekend as they did last weekend, not understanding the real crisis. And the American public is not ready to bail out Wall Street.
Yes or no? Do you think that the debate will take place?
I think if they get to the deal, the debate takes place. John McCain is ready for the debate. Barack's ready for the debate. I say it. Yes, it does take place.
All right, Thom Serafin, thank you so much for coming in this morning.